My blissful gorgeous sir, this is the gossip. We don't lecture, we don't give discourses, we don't teach anything, we just gossip. Today we are gossiping on health. The best way to describe the health is Gita. So, this is Health Gita. So the question has been asked, how should be the health to progress in a spiritual field, in deep meditation? The answer is the health should be good. So there should be no constipation at all. Constipation is the source of all physical diseases, and physical state influences the mental state to a great extent. Therefore, constipation should not be allowed at all. In order to avoid constipation, you have to follow Health Sutra, Health Gita. In Bengal they say, Jala khaben and Jala khailani. Okay. Drink the bread and eat the milk. Whatever you eat, chew it so much, so many times chew it that it should become liquid. You should not leave extra work for your intestine, okay? In order to keep intestine relaxed and perfectly, you have to avoid irregular eating, again and again and again eating and not chewing, and also avoid eating contradictory things. Also avoid things which are not suitable to the body according to the seasons. If you take contrary things which do not suit each other, then again the stomach becomes confused. What do I mean by contrary things? Those which have opposite qualities. They both are helpful to health, but in different combinations. If combinations are changed and they are combined with opposite qualified things, they should become harmful to the body, okay? They become harmful to the body. Complexities are created in the stomach and they create diseases. For an example, the salt has combination of chili and sour. To eat them together is good. Not harmful, but if you eat sweet with it, then it is opposite and it will be harmful. There are many people I have seen who eat chili spiced food, and when the mouth is burning, then in order to prevent it, they swallow a chunk of sweets. This is a wrong custom. If you eat sweet like this, you will feel more pain. Not on the mouth, but on your throat, and therefore in those vegetables which have salt, chili and sour, sweets should not be mixed with it. They should not be eaten together, okay? Never put salt in the milk. It creates great discrepancy in the blood system. It is very harmful. So many people have the habit to drink milk after food, after lunch. That is a wrong custom. It creates acidity. Milk should be taken after 2.5 hours after lunch or dinner. And again, milk should not be the milk from Jersey cow or foreign cows or even buffaloes. The milk should be always from Deshi cows, Indian cows, Brahmin cows, okay? So that milk is good for health. And foreign milks, they create a lot of diseases, you already know. It is already explained by the doctors and latest scientists. My dear friend, the salt has no combination of bitter also. Okay? They are both contradictory. Salt has no combination of bitter. They are both contradictory. Okay? Salt and bitter, totally contradictory. Chili and milk are contradictory. And when the milk has sweet in it, the chili is very, very harmful. The vegetables which are mixed with oil, butter and hing, then they should not be taken with milk. And after taking such vegetables, milk should be avoided. Milk and curd are also contradictory to each other. They should not be eaten together. The most important thing is to keep the mental situation healthy in the time of eating. In the time of eating, reading novels or literatures or watching TV or watching something in mobile is not good. Before eating, if there is anxiety, if there is anger, if there is fear, if there is lamentation, if there is sexual desires, then better to avoid eating during that time. And when you have removed those blockages, then with pleasure, with cheerfulness, with a sort of reverence, eat your lunch. I have heard the great master Dhanvantari, Acharya Dhanvantari, the great medicine man, the great doctor of ancient India, who is also considered an incarnation of Supreme God. Dhanvantari is the founder of the medical science of India, the Ayurveda, who lived 3 million years ago according to the Vedic time measurement system. Dhanvantari was wandering in the woodland with his disciples, and there they heard one bird was singing, Kovaruk, Kovaruk, Kovaruk. Dhanvantari stopped for a while and fell in deep consideration. The disciples asked, Master, what happened? Why did you stop? Dhanvantari fingered towards the bird and said to them, he is asking me something. Disciple said, what is he asking? Kovaruk, Kovaruk, which means who is healthy, who is healthy, who is healthy. I have to reply him, and I have to reply him in telegraphic language according to the question. The question is not a philosophical statement. Just practical, telegraphic, sutras, formulas. I have to organize my whole teaching in sutras, in telegraphic language. I am thinking about it. And then a few seconds later, he said to the bird, hit the book, mit the book. Jitendriya niyataha, Jitendriya niyataha, sovaruk, sovaruk, sovaruk. The disciple said, Master, now we did not understand. These answers have been explained in voluminous books of medical science of India, my dear friends. All charakas, all susrutas, huge literatures are nothing but commentaries on these telegraphic answers of Dhanvantari. What Dhanvantari said was, one who eats those grains, those vegetables, which are in perfect harmony with the music of body, This is the meaning of the book. The second is one who does not eat more than necessary. One who eats according to the health sutras, according to Ayurveda. That is the meaning of Mita Bhuk. And the third is one who keeps his tongue and senses under the control. Jitendriyaha. And the fourth is one who eats and drinks and sleeps and arises and does all things in regular harmonious punctuality. This is Niyataha. Sauvarup means he is healthy, and he is healthy. This is the answer of great Master Dhanvantari of India, my dear friends. In the villages they say, Bhojanante takram pivet. After the lunch, drink buttermilk. At the end of the food, take some jaggery or something as desserts, smooth and delicious. This keeps the body healthy and the mind peaceful. In the villages of India, they say, after eating, just lie down on your left side. Many yoga literatures say after eating food, cleaning the mouth, one should sit in Vajrasana for 10 or 20 minutes. And the science of breath says, watch your breath before you begin your lunch. Before lunch, the right breath should be stronger. And then one should eat during. One should eat, and during the whole time of eating and even after half an hour later, the same right breath should remain continued, my dear friend. Therefore, lie down in a supine position for 1 minute and take 8 breaths, okay? And then lie down on the right side. Take breath for 2 minutes, 16 times, and then lie down on the left side and breathe for 4 minutes, 32 times. And by this, the digestion system remains perfect. Bhuktva padashatam gatva vam parshvena samvishait. After eating food in the evening, walk for 100 yards, and then when you go to bed, lie down on your left side for at least half an hour. Then you can turn to the other side. So these are the fundamentals of health, my dear friends. If you observe these several points, then body remains healthy. Then mind remains healthy. Then in that light of health, you can advance in a spiritual field. Then meditation becomes easier and comfortable. And then, my dear friends, the cosmic cosmology, the intergalactic history is straight. It becomes the only way right. It becomes the only wisdom of the world. In order to perceive it, you have to become healthy. Just become healthy and you are enlightened. Ignorance is sickness. As long as you are sick, physically, mentally, spiritually, you have no future. So just to become healthy, being healthy completely is really enlightenment. And everything is spontaneous in your life, my dear friends. So this is the one part of Health Gita, my dear friends. Thank you very much. Thanks, thanks, thanks.